In this module, I'll be demonstrating the new label feature. The labels feature is for your cut parts. Whenever you're looking at your material list and your cut sheets or your optimization sheet, every time that you make a cut, you may want to reference how long that part really is, or you may, for some, you don't want to just cut a bunch of pieces and stack them up in a corner and not know what goes where. So I have added a label feature on here, so when you make a cut, you could probably go off of the labels. You could look at the label, make a cut to that particular part, and stick that label on that part. So when fabrication day comes, you will know what parts go where or what parts what. So we'll go to this elevation that we've been working with. And if you notice now that we have a new labels feature here, so we can click on the label, and like with the rest of them, we can print the labels or we can email the labels. So let's go ahead and click on the print labels for this drawing. And whenever you click on the print labels for this drawing, you'll notice that they have arrived in a PDF format. Unlike the material takeoff, the optimization parts, or the cut sheets, or the shop drawings, anything like that, they come as images right now. When you request them, as of within a couple of more days, you're going to have two options. You can always choose to receive all of your information by an image, or you can receive everything rolled up in a PDF. So when we clicked on the print labels, these are all the labels that belong to these drawings that belong to this project. So we'll look at those labels one more time. So here's our labels. And the formatting for these labels are your standard address labels that can be purchased at any type of Walmart, Office Max, Office Depot, Staples. Anyone who sells an address label will sell this standard type of label. And let's take a look at what that standard type of label is. What I have done is just scanned in the labels that I'm using to for this demonstration, and which will be used at IllumeCloud. This is the label right here. It's a standard 1-inch label in height. It's a standard 2 and 5-inch labels in width. And what that does is it creates 3 columns, 1, 2, 3, and then it has 10 rows, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. So you have 30 labels per sheet to fill into your printer. Okay, so these labels are very easy to find and they're not custom. So let's go back over here. We've printed our labels. We've seen what that looks like. Like with the rest of the features, you can also email these labels. You can email the label to yourself, or you can email the label to someone. So let's email this label to someone. And like mentioned before, whenever you're emailing something for a particular drawing, it belongs to a particular project. This project could very well have 20 drawings, but you could email the labels for this drawing only to anyone or to yourself. So let me open this up. The labels will always come in a PDF format. They will never come in that image format. So it says your label sheet is attached to this email in reference to project shop drawings demo project elevation shop drawings elevation. So let's see what those labels look like. Okay, now I have emailed these. I could have printed these labels right from the website off of our printer, but I have chosen to email these to this Eric at ericlittle.com or myself, and they can at that point choose to print them or do whatever they would like. So it's still that same standard Avery standard address format for the labels. And another thing here that may make a little more sense is that I have some labels here that I have peeled off from the same labels that we were just looking at. I just randomly grabbed one of the 3 sheets of labels and peeled off 4 of the address labels. So I peeled off 1, 2, 3, 4. This is what the labels look like once they're scanned in. You can see the lines and where the text is centered inside of the label. And on every label you will have a reference to where that cut part will most likely go, which would be the elevation subseal. That would be the part number, and it would be the length. Same way here with the wall jamb, the part number, and the length, and so on, to give you a good reference. So when you're cutting the pieces, you can stay well organized and fabricate in a organized fashion and manner. So what I've done is peeled these off, and then I've taken a green construction sheet piece of paper and I've just randomly stuck them on here so you can see what those address labels look like. So you would cut your 288-inch piece of stock length glass stop at 14.562. Once its glass stop is cut, peel that label off, stick it on there, and put it in a corner, or put it on a truck, or whatever it is that you wanted to do with it. So that's our newest feature that we've got here is the labels, which is really cool. And we've got the global email button. The global email button also has the labels feature. You can choose labels and email it just to yourself or to someone. You can choose email everything. It'll roll it all up for this drawing only, and it will email that it will email the cut sheet, the material takeoff, the optimization parts, the labels, the elevation, and the door schedule, all rolled up into one PDF. And another thing to keep in mind, since we spend so much time on the account manager, is that when we're working in the storefront builder itself, we always have access to that to any of that information that's available in the account manager. That information is also available right here from the storefront builder. So if you're building a new storefront and you want to make it as similar, or it's almost as similar as this new drawing that you're working on, you can always click on that for a quick reference. Choose that. There's the one we're working on, and you can choose your labels, and you can choose your drawings. So all of the information that's in the account manager is also available in the storefront builder. So this will conclude the new labels feature that has been added to illumecloud.com. Next, I'm starting on the PDF feature, and after that I will move on over to the ordering system.